In-out parameters are useful when you need to modify a value inside a function and have that change persist. Normally, function parameters in Swift are constants, meaning they can't be changed. With an out, you can pass a variable into a function and have it change directly. In this video, we're going to apply this concept to complete our view model. Inside our view model right now, we're successfully getting the training movies. However, each image from the API is only half complete. Let's jump into the constants file to see what's going on. The API only returns the last part of the image URL. To display the full image, we need to add the URL beginning part ourselves. We're going to create this in-out function inside our constants file. Let's first define the poster path beginning. I'll scroll down. I'll also make some room after test title URL 3. Type static let poster URL start equals tab. The editor might recommend it for you, but if not, you can just copy and paste it from above. We can delete the ending /. It's already included in the API response. Right arrow, hit enter a couple times for space. Now we can define the function, static func, add poster path, parentheses 2, titles, colon, in out, bracket, title, bracket parenthesis, with braces. This function is static because we need another part of the app to access it. The function name is add poster path. We use the argument label 2, making it clear that we're adding the poster path to the titles. The titles parameter is an array of our title struct. The in-out keyword signals that this array goes into the function, gets modified, and comes back out with the changes applied. I'll scroll down a bit more. Inside the add poster path function, type for index in titles.indices with braces. This loops through all the titles in the array and gives us the index of each one, allowing us to modify them directly. Inside the for loop, add iflat path equals titles bracket index.poster path with braces. This checks if poster path is nil. If it has a value, we assign it to the variable path and modify it inside the braces. Otherwise, we just leave it nil. We can finally complete the modification. Inside the iflat statement, enter titles bracket index dot poster path equals constants dot poster URL start plus path. This takes the existing poster path, combines it with the base URL, and updates this value for each title in the array. Our function is complete. Let's use it in our data fetcher file. Scroll down to our return statement. Instead, type var titles equals. This stores the titles in an array, allowing us to modify it before returning the data. Now we can apply our in-out function to complete the poster path for each title before returning the array. Make a new line and add constants dot add poster path to titles, return titles. The and before titles tells Swift, modify the actual array, not a copy. This allows our function to apply changes directly, as we discussed earlier. We're complete with the in-out function, but we have time for one more thing. Navigate to our title file. We're going to create an array of sample data. This sample data will help us when we go back to the UI and work with our previews. Make some space after var poster path. Type static var preview titles equals brackets. Inside the brackets, type title. Down arrow to our struct. Right arrow. Select the one that has all the properties. This will ensure our sample data matches the actual structure of our API response. I'm going to space this out by pressing enter before title and after the closing parenthesis. This makes the code easier to read. Now copy this line. At the end of the line, type comma, enter, and Command V to paste. Do it one more time. This gives us 3 tile structs to work with. We just need to fill in our data. It's going to be pretty simple. Just follow along. Click on the first ID, 1, tab, Beetlejuice, tab, Beetlejuice, tab, a movie about Beetlejuice, tab, constants dot test title URL. I'll do the same for Pulp Fiction. Start at ID, 2, Pulp Fiction, a movie about Pulp Fiction, constants.test title URL 2. Finally, we just need the Dark Knight, 3, the Dark Knight, a movie about the Dark Knight, constants.test title URL 3. That wraps up this video. We learned about in-out functions and even got our sample data ready. I know we stepped away from SwiftUI for a bit, but in the next lesson, we're coming back with an important topic, the infamous, depending on who you ask, model view ViewModel or MVVM pattern. Thanks for spending some time with me today.